Alright. We all knew what happened here, and we might as well just say it. Jones won, Doug Jones won the election. However, there is massive amounts of election fraud right here, as Alex Jones has completely and utterly have said. As you can see here, he's on the air right now, and he's watching for another guy to talk to. But anyway, this is an article here. It's called Alabama according to election officials don't preserve electronic ballot records. And folks, this so-called order came out less than 24 hours, or perhaps at the last minute before this for the election between Roy Moore, which would have won 7 to 8 points, according to Alex, and Doug Jones. This is pretty much a kick to the gut, as Owen Shore is saying, because I was also watching the live streams as well, and I couldn't believe it myself. I mean, we cry foul. Everybody's crying foul now, and this whole thing here stinks to absolute high heaven. And the Democrats, of course, are up to their old tricks again and again and again. They tried to see the election. They tried to see the election back in 2017, and it failed miserably because the landslide was so massive it was going to crush them. They stole 5 states. They tried to steal 6 more. And that's all these guys can do is try to win. I mean, and I was just listening to callers during the live stream. They're saying basically, they've never done electronic voting before. This is the first time they've done it. They've always used paper ballots and all this other stuff. So, what happened? There's a whole bunch of military stuff here. Military ballots, and they're not even going to count that. So pretty much technically, this is massive voter fraud. They just stole the state of Alabama. There's no way in saying it. They stole it. These little sick creatures with their illegal voting and their dead people voting just stole the election, according to Larry Nichols. They stole the election, and that's the end of it. And there won't even be a recount because the judge here just said basically, just erase all the stuff, because they know basically what they're going to put. If there's a recount, Moore is going to win. I bet you any money he is going to win. That's just it. And the deep state, folks, the deep state just struck back at all of us. With this guy in there, and I'm not saying, we should lay off the fighting or whatever, but the deep state just struck back at all of us. This loss here is a significant and also absolute resolution that these guys did anything, will do anything to take Trump down, including steal a Senate seat. I mean, I don't know what it was. I mean, Owen and Millie were saying that the seat could have been stolen, and all this other, not the seat being stolen, but Alabama didn't take this fight seriously. Well, guess what? After this, they better take it seriously right now, because this is not a joke anymore. To anybody in Alabama who basically voted, I mean, literally, what are you guys going to do about this? I mean, I'm not in Alabama. I didn't vote for this. Vote for this guy. And basically, it just kicked the gut. I mean, I was playing Sonic Mania while the live stream was going on, and I'm like, what? My goodness. They they literally stole the seat. They stole this whole thing. And I'm just trying to figure out the words to say it here, but something needs to be done. I mean, folks, and I'm not saying be violent or whatever, but something needs to be done. This is serious, folks. They're not going to stop until they get this country, until they, not get the country, but get Trump out of office. And for the Alabamans who are basically in Alabama, you guys better take this seriously and get your acts together. Because technically, this should be a wake-up call to you guys as well. Because technically, it either you didn't vote or they stole your vote and rigged everything. Because technically, that's what it looks like right here. So that's all I have to say on the subject. And I also have a second announcement, folks. I'm still doing my my little protests from YouTube. I mean, I know I haven't been updating a lot. I haven't made a lot of videos or whatever, but technically I am reading news. I'm still in my protest because they're demonetizing Paul Joseph Watson and the rest of them, or whatever. And he came back. I'm not gonna stop him. He had his little protest right there, but folks, they are willing to censor us all. So let's just say, basically, I will be making videos again sometime in 2018. I have no idea. I will come on here and ultimately let you all know what the deal is here. So, in a way, folks, this is Info Gundam coming to you live from Phoenix number 3, and I'm signing off right now. Goodbye.